Hey guys, welcome back to 12 Days of Christmas. Hey everybody, welcome back to 12 Days of Christmas, day 6. I'm so excited. You're probably wondering what we're doing in here. I decided to switch things up a little bit, and you guys know in the past year I've been doing a lot of thrifting, and one thing I've been thrifting a lot are frames, and well, I have enough for at least one bathroom. I do want to do both of my bathrooms, but for the moment I only have enough for just one, and I tend to always decorate my guest bathroom, the bathroom my girls use, first before I do mine. I don't know, I just like to do this bathroom first because people tend to use it if they come over to my home, or my daughters are using it, and I love it for it to be, you know, nice and cutesy and ready for them. I don't like it looking, you know, not done or anything like that. And since we're going to be adding a gallery wall to the bathroom, I decided we do it together. I have two walls in this bathroom that are completely blank, and I'm not quite sure which one I want to do the gallery wall on, so we'll get to that in a minute. I want to show you the frames that I have collected and kind of decide which ones look together. We're gonna kind of put them on the floor and see what we think together and then move on from there. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm super excited because I have been waiting for the longest time to get this done. So yeah, let's do this. So these are the frames that I currently have, you know, for the gallery wall in the girls' bathroom. I like every single frame. It has its own uniqueness. Like this one with the mirror, this one, the detailing on the side. I have a little bit of, you know, wood detailing as well. And after I decide where I want to put them on the wall, then I'll decide, you know, what color I will make them or stain them. And yeah, this is what I have currently, you know, for the wall gallery. So let's go look at the walls and decide where we're gonna put these. Sorry about the lighting. Unfortunately, it's a little dark in these bathrooms with the door closed. But anyways, and they're a little small. So yeah, but this is one of the walls that I have available. It is 5 feet wide. And then I have this little wall available, which is like 2 feet wide. This one is close, as you can see, to the shower. And then this one is over here by the sink. My bathrooms are a little smaller, so I have to kind of take that in account and see where I want everything. My girls currently have like their beauty stuff right here, but I really would like to make something that would go hanging right here. So I'm not sure. That's why I'm very indecisive if I want the gallery wall on this wall or that wall. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play around with the frames and see where I like them better. So here is the biggest frame that I have from all of my collection. And as you can see, right away, just this one frame just literally leaves my hand open wide. And that's it. Unless I did it like this way. But even like that, you know, that's a pretty big frame and it covers most of the wall. So I don't know if I would use this frame for my gallery wall just because it's so big. And I was thinking, I'm gonna turn you guys around real quick, to have put her, oops. I had thought I maybe could use her on the shelving, but you can see even for that, she's way too big. So, trying to decide what I'm going to do. Let's play on this side and see what I think. There we go. So as you can see, this wall is definitely a lot bigger and I have more room to play with here. I would definitely have to take this off right here because this makes it stick out a little bit, and it does have the little clips if I want to use it like this or like this, which is great. Just need to see if I would keep it more this side or keep it over here, or just do like a mini little gallery wall over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see what the smaller ones look like real quick. I've been playing around with this little wall because I kind of got an idea for that wall for something else. Like I said, I wish I could have something else for my girls to organize their beauty supplies. So I got an idea why I was playing with these frames, so hopefully my idea works. But for now, let me show you what I came up with. Hopefully you guys can see. So I'm thinking, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like the type of person that will not put a mirror facing a mirror. So I'm putting this one over to the side and there is no mirror. As you can see, it's you guys. So I'm thinking this one here, this little one here, like typeways, and then I have another one. Oopsie, keep it like that. This, stay. All right. I have this one that does not have a backing, so I would have to make a backing for it. But for right now, as I'm playing with it, I kind of like something like this. And then I have two smaller ones, one that can go here and here. So this will create the wall. I do, however, need to stain some of these, just so if I put them on this wall, they kind of go a little bit better. I really love this teeny tiny one that I found. I want to make the gold pop a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see it? Little bit. But yeah, I want to make the gold pop on this one. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let me kind of organize them, draw them around and see how they look, and then we'll try to put this up together. The final look of what I'm thinking everything's going to look like. I had to take into account what frame was going where. I know it looks just like a bunch of pieces of paper, but which they are, but I mean, I had to remember what frame was what style. So I put a wood frame up there and down here, so it kind of makes it, you know, it's in the mix of all the other frames that have a little bit more detail. Like this one right here has the mirror, but then you have like this one up here has a lot of detail, this one has a lot of detail, and this one has a lot of detail. And so I just put these two frames there. I'm hoping that looks good. Now what I need to do is upcycle them, so I'm going to, you know, stain them if I need to stain them, and use a little bit of Rub and Buff if I need to use Rub and Buff. So that is our next step, and then print out the pictures and we should be done. I think I'm liking this. Out of all the movement that I did, I think this is going to be my favorite. So yes. done with the frames. It's probably like 2 days later. I let everything, you know, completely dry and everything. Let me show you real quick some of them. This one, I made the gold pop out more, which I love. It looks really, really cute. And then for like the all black frame, I added some gold detailing on it. So you can now see the flowers and stuff a little bit better. What else? Oh, this one right here, I cleaned the top part of this so it's not so dark anymore. It's nice and shiny. You can actually see the gold detailings on it, which is so cute. And I made her a little bit darker. She was a little bit lighter before. I made her a little bit darker. And then this one, I also made a little bit darker, which I love, but they're all dry. They've been drying, sitting outside of my garage for like the past 2 days. So it's time to put them up in their designated areas. For hanging them up, I like to use these right here, just normal pins, or these right here. I really don't like putting holes into my wall unless I really, really need to. I'm still trying to learn how to cover up holes and make it nice and smooth. And that's kind of why I don't like using too much nails or screws if I don't have to. These have worked perfectly fine for me. I have a lot of things hanging around my house portrait wise, that I use these with, and lately I have been into these right here, the little sticky ones. Yeah, this I'm going to use for my bigger portrait because it's a little bit heavier and it really doesn't have wear. Like it looks like here, but it's like in a slant. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's slanted. So yeah, so I'm just gonna use this instead and put it on the sides for now because yeah, I don't know how I would hang her without her falling. But anyways, let's go ahead and put these up. So I wanted to show you guys real quick what it was. So this one right here does not have something where I can hang it, and then the picture will be going in the middle, so I cannot put it just hanging like that. Luckily, I keep this on hand because like I said, I do a lot of projects, so I have a lot of everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install this one on here. I'm gonna do the same one to the bigger frame because it doesn't have one, and the other squared one, the other wood one. And luckily, I have 3 in total, which is perfect. So I'm gonna put this on my list of I need to buy more so I can have some for backup. I usually buy them, you can buy them where you get like a bulk and you'll get like different sizes. And yeah, I just like to keep them in hand, or sometimes trying to think where this one came from. Came from a project of some sort because it's color, it's you can see the spray paint is on blue on there. So yeah, I think it was from the controls we got from Hobby Lobby. I ended up not like hammering those in. I actually ended up using some of these to hang those to the wall. So that is why I took these out. So luckily I have some, and I'm gonna go ahead so we can go ahead and finish the rest. Done setting up the frames. I love how they look. I just love the hints of gold all around the wood, and just that one black one, I just love how it looks up there. It just looks really, really, really pretty. I love it. I love it. I'm actually gonna end up leaving this one as a mirror. I'm not gonna do anything to it, but you're probably wondering where the artwork for this is at. Well, I'm going to ask a special someone to paint some artwork for me, and you're probably wondering who that is. I am going to ask my oldest to paint some artwork for me. She is an amazing painter and I really love her artwork. So I'm just gonna shoot her some ideas and have her, you know, paint for all of these that are missing artwork, and then I'll switch everything out. And when those are done, I will show them to you. But for now, I have the setup of what frames are going in here, and I'm super happy I finally get this done. I can't wait to work on my bathroom. That's going to be exciting because I have a bigger wall to fill. So yeah, and plus now I have, sorry, my camera died mid-turn, but yes, now that this wall is available, I'm actually going to work on a project to get all of this stuff organized for here, but then they're able to use both things. I'm on the hunt for something that I'm going to use for there. And then I also will be changing this out to something different. I've been looking for some things while I'm thrifting, but with now this complete, it's going to help me bring everything else together. I have so many projects already for next year. So yeah, hold on, let me flip you guys around real quick. So with this done now, this is definitely setting the mood for everything else. Like my idea juices are definitely flowing. Like I said, I am switching up the shelvings behind you guys, and then I'm gonna work on that one project to kind of organize their stuff. And then I really want to redo the vanity again. I just have so many ideas now going because of this, and I honestly cannot wait to see what artwork my daughter does for me and puts in here. Yeah, what better way to showcase your kids' artwork than their own gallery wall in the bathroom that they constantly use. I think that's going to be awesome. And then I think it's gonna be unique, you know, when somebody asks like, oh my gosh, that picture is so cool, like where'd you get it from? I'm gonna be like, my kid did it, you know? So anyways, yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, you know, this different type of 12 days of Christmas day with me, you know, tagging along and just seeing how we get these things up here. But anyways, I will see you guys all tomorrow for another day.